Imagine a world where you're motivated every single day, where nothing holds you back because you're in total control. Today, we're diving into science-backed research, the psychology of motivation, and proven strategies that will get you to take charge of your life starting today. So, back in 1999, a fascinating study was done at Columbia University by Dr. Claudia M. Muller. Here's what happened. A large group of fifth graders were given challenging puzzles to solve. Regardless of how they actually performed, each child was told they scored well. Then the twist came. Half the kids were praised for being smart, while the other half were praised for working hard. When presented with a new set of puzzles, easy, medium, and extremely challenging, the results were shocking. The kids labeled smart gravitated towards the easy puzzles, avoided the hard ones, and ultimately spent less time on the task overall. Their motivation was shot, and they even said the whole experience wasn't fun. Meanwhile, the hard workers went straight for the tough puzzles, spent more time on them, and reported actually enjoying the challenge. Intriguing, right? This study shows us how praise can affect motivation and even our willingness to try harder things. The Locus Rule. It comes down to a psychological concept called the Locus Rule. This is essentially the extent to which you believe you control your own destiny. Those praised for being smart developed an external locus of control, believing factors outside of themselves, like being born smart, dictated their success. In contrast, the hard workers built an internal locus of control, believing that their actions and efforts were what led them to success. Studies consistently show that having an internal locus of control is the secret to staying motivated long-term. When you feel in control, you're willing to face challenges, work harder, and keep pushing because you believe in your own power to influence outcomes. So here's a question for you. Do you usually feel in control of your life, or does it often seem like life just happens to you? Let me know in the comments. Now, I saw this firsthand in my years working with a sales team. This wasn't your usual sales job. It was the old-school door-to-door kind that's mentally grueling. People quit after a week because they'd face constant rejection. But here's where it got interesting. I could always tell who would last just by asking one question after their first bad day. Why do you think you didn't make any sales today? Some blamed everything: weather, timing, the area. They had an external locus of control, believing factors outside of themselves were to blame, and they'd quit soon after. But those who said, "I just need to try a new approach or put in more effort," had that internal locus of control. They believed that they could change their results by adjusting their actions. And guess what? They're the ones who stuck around and saw success. Which brings me to this: if you're enjoying this content and want to unlock even more ways to take control of your life, hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more coming and you won't want to miss it. Here's the part you've been waiting for: how to start building an internal locus of control so you stay motivated no matter what. The answer is simpler than you'd think. Solve small problems in your life and take time to recognize that you made it happen. For example, if you struggle with falling asleep, don't just wish for better sleep. Take control. Research techniques like getting morning sunlight, using your bed solely for sleep, and filtering blue light on your phone. When you see an improvement, remind yourself, "I made this change happen." Over time, these small wins build confidence and reinforce the belief that you're in control. Soon, you'll notice your motivation and resilience growing stronger. Believe me, nothing fuels motivation quite like the realization that your actions directly shape your life. So there you have it. This simple shift, from an external to an internal locus of control, can be the game changer you've been looking for.